crowd, welcome to the Red Bull Drift Pursuit here in Limerick, a test of driver speed, precision and control. Limerick, let's hear you make some noise for the Shanahan brothers, Jack Shanahan and Connor Shanahan.
What's up? We are in Limerick at the Greyhound Racing. We're at the Greyhound Racing. We're at the Greyhound Stadium. We're not here for the racing, but we're here doing a bit of drifting at the Red Bull Drift Pursuit. Having fun?
What a crowd of this, sir.
Shut up.
I'm here and that for in. What's happening? I'll take a cheer.
Right. So what are we at?
You just said it, Jack.
Yeah, are you
We're
having
at the
fun?
dog track, but we don't own the dog.
You know what's
We don't own drift cars.
We don't know drift cars either because today we are driving. This is Connor's beauty. Who owns this car?
Tomas Kiley. I'm sure lots of you guys know him. Tomas, obviously our GT86s are in Europe, so we don't really have cars here. I would prefer to have the full branded car here, but it is what it is. Thanks to Tomas. Leave me alone if he's kind of practice S14 LS powered. Does the job. It's actually very fun to drive, to be honest. So, me and Jack are putting on a display in like an hour.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. It's like 6 now.
Show for Red Bull Ireland. Coming together to build this thing like Drift Pursuit. So it's quite exciting. Good day for drifting because everything is sold out, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want to explain the concept a little bit, or will I?
have a clue.
Okay.
I'll hold the camera for you.
Okay.
Vloggers, you know. What? I'm vloggers, sure.
So the concept of this is basically that it's like a mixture of like drifting, gymkhana. What are you asking?
I'm a cameraman, man.
The concept is basically drifting, gymkhana, and time attack. So there's 3 judges, the same as a drift event. There's clipping points. There's a certain line to do on the track, and then also it's timed. And there's this element of tandem drifting, and then there's also solo runs as well, like where the drift cars go off basically. So it's Connor's taking the absolute mick behind the camera here. Like,
No, I'm not.
It's hard to take it serious. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. It's very hard to explain in very big detail, but we'll try
Jack,
to get like.
do you know how we will explain it to them?
Wow.
We'll drive it
Yeah.
and we'll show them.
Okay. Right, go on driving.
Oh yeah.
So this is basically my second car because it's the
Hear
only,
that for cheek, Craig.
it's the only other car. It's the only other car that I fit into on the grid. So this is Craig's here.
This car is belonged to Wolfie 91.
Yeah, Wolfie 91.
You alright, Craig?
Yeah, happy out.
Where'd you qualify?
Lift.
So, Craig is representing
Yeah, what the
Shanahan's.
say you're the channel.
He's representing the Shanahan's. So he's the only
He's-
fella,
he's
he's the only fella who has possibly getting a trophy for us. So, because me and Jack are just doing a display. So he's qualified 5th.
Well, the last
Which
time
is
he
right,
represented
right.
us to try and get trophies, we failed at that. So.
Yeah, we're not on a great running streak at the moment, so hopefully it lifts it up. But yeah, but that's the crack. We're here in Limerick for Drift Pursuit, so we'll keep you up to date what's going on, and we'll get out for the show run pretty soon and try drift these cars, I guess. So see you in a bit.
Connor Shanahan leaves the line, Jack is right behind him. Look, I mean, these 2 guys, highest level drivers in the world. Look at Jack putting it on the door, oh my word. Maybe getting a little bit too close to his brother, too competitive. 2 best drivers in European drifting. Look at this for precision. Into the concrete jungle here, robbing the back of those S14s off the wall. Hits that Red Bull can. Connor gets it switched back now. Look at the precision from both drivers. Connor will be looking to take the bragging rights at the dinner table tomorrow night. Lord only knows what it's like inside in the car with the 2 of them. And Jack almost catches Connor crossing the line. Guys, let's hear it for the Shanahan.
So that's a wrap here at the Red Bull Drift Pursuit for the first one ever, and I must say, very, very good weekend, very entertaining, and the show aspect of everything was unbelievable. We had a very good day today. I done the first demo with Connor. The second one I couldn't do because Craig actually got all the way to the top 4, and I didn't want to like risk breaking the car anyway, and Craig actually ended up on the podium, so very proud of him. It's his first podium on a drift car, and Stephen Hafferty wants to get in mad for the camera. But yeah, it was a great show, great day. Fair play to like all of the staff, the crew, everyone that made it possible to run as smooth as it did. And yeah, it was a great time. So See you later. So we're just getting ready to pack up now and hit the road home. And yeah, it was a great weekend so far. And yeah, well done to the boys. Great show. Thanks to Red Bull for putting on massive event. And yeah, that's kind of all that happened for now. And we will see you soon.
So we are home from Driftmasters, obviously, and home from Limerick Drift Pursuit, and it's been a little bit of a busy couple of weeks, to be honest, just kind of chasing our tail a little bit, trying to figure everything out. I've been pretty busy since I came home with work with Red Bull Ireland for the Limerick event, and obviously now focusing to go back to America for Formula Drift as well. So we just kind of wanted to give you guys an update what's going on. Obviously you've seen that Spain wasn't the best event for us. Unfortunately, that's the joys of the game. We take it on the chin a little bit ourselves, and also, you know, just kind of a little bit frustrated. We took the risk of not really testing any other year, and it's always been fine. But this year was too many changes, and probably yeah, should have tested. But we didn't expect some stuff to go wrong. What went wrong? Being honest, right now I can't really give you an exact what actually happened. We're still a little bit confused. It's a little bit on the electric side with the wiring of the car. And we also changed the e-throttle, which was also some problems there. So the cars are currently not here in Ireland. They're in the Netherlands at DBM Engineering. Jeroen is working hard every day, making sure that the cars are back to 100%, and basically trying to figure out all the problems what we had and go back to maybe a little bit of what we knew and what won last year. So that's currently what we're doing right now. Thank you to Jeroen and all the guys at ECU Master coming together to figure out everything what's wrong. For sure it's on the wiring side, we know that for sure, so they're just trying to chase everything, which is probably the worst problem you can have, to be honest. So the guy who wired the car, we're not 100% sure, we just are a little bit confused, and they're trying to figure everything out right now. But obviously came home, had the event in Limerick. Drift Pursuit was such a good event, good for Irish drifting, good to see Red Bull working with Irish drifting, and you know, pulling off events like this. For me also, it feels quite cool as a Red Bull athlete. You know, I feel like I've definitely played some part in helping Irish drifting, which is always nice to now have the connection of Red Bull working with the Irish Drift Championship and also running events like Drift Pursuit. So Jack is, as always, in the workshop in his favourite place. So he's working on Craig's car. He drove this car actually at Drift Pursuit in Limerick and had some overheating problems. So he's put in a new intercooler, made this fancy pipe for his air filter, and I suppose he does alright work, I guess. But yeah, so Craig is back out this weekend for the Irish Drift Championship. He will be driving in Watergrass Hill. I will probably be there on Saturday. I'm not sure if I'll be there on Sunday. Possibly I will fly to America for Orlando next week. Also, Fion's S14 is in the workshop and basically getting a refresh. And this car will be up for sale very, very soon. It's getting engine refreshed, everything what needs to be ready to race again, and getting a whole new body kit on it. And not really sure where this car is going to end up. I actually thought about buying this car myself the last couple of days, so I don't really know what I will do. But if not, it's for sale. Make sure to get in touch. Very, very high competition spec car. Has the best of everything, and yeah, will be for sale sooner rather than later. Jack has been, I don't really know what his purpose of this is. I was asking him last night. I asked him, was he building the fastest 350Z in the world or what? But he's been living in here with a grinder. I think he's actually doing it for you guys, which is really cool. So he's kind of showing you like a first look of a like 350Z practice car, what you need to do to get it up to spec or whatever. But there will be more in that, another video. He's making his own video on that, and you will be able to check that out. And basically, hopefully he shows you how to start like a perfect first kind of entry level drift car. These we use as practice cars, so he will do a whole video on that. But as I said, it wasn't the best weekend. You know, it was honestly a little bit kind of heartbreaking for me and Jack, of course. I think for me more than anything, obviously not getting inside the show, 0 points. Definitely not the way I wanted to start it. I'm going to have to dig deep right now and yeah, find something special to try pull this one off this year. But it's not out of reach yet. We're still pushing and trying to, you know, make sure that everything is right for the rest of the year. So we will fix everything. That's kind of all what's going on right now, and hopefully you enjoyed us messing around in Limerick at the Red Bull event. Jack will be giving you another look at the 350, and yeah, lots of content coming. Back to America for me for round 3 of the Formula Drift Championship in Orlando next week, which I'm excited, and then back home for testing and back to Mondello for round 2 of the Driftmasters Championship. So yeah, catch you on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, like, do all that, and buy some merchandise if you can. We appreciate your support, and yeah, catch you on the next one.